Hello everyone, I'm FARMERSIM. Welcome back to Port Farms Country Park, and this is episode 24 of the Let's Play series. So I hope you're all doing good and having a nice day. So I'm just about to fire myself off to one of the sell points, as it is time to sell our honey. It's at top dollar actually at the minute, better than it should be, thankfully. So if I very quickly pop into the menu there, as you can see, honey, it tells us in the fluctuation chart there that February gives us top dollar at £698.23 per tonne. But if we cast our eyes down to, I believe, Tall Tree Stores Bay 1, that is currently paying £718.58. So that's excellent. So we're going to go and fire that off there, and I'm pretty sure Tall Trees, if I remember correctly, is this one here. Yes. And I think that Tall Tree Stores Bay 1, so it's the far one there. So that's where we're going to be going with that. I'm not exactly too sure how much I've got here. What have we got? So it's 100 that's 100 kilograms a pallet. I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17 pallets. So it's just over a tonne, just under 2 tonnes I suppose. So we've got maybe what? I can't do my maths there. What we're doing? About 1,500 quid's worth, I think, maybe. So yeah, we're going to be we'll be doing that imminently. Firstly, as you can see, I've got both Fords out today. I absolutely love this TW35. I really do. Just the sound itself. I mean, if I just turn it off, flick out, and turn it back on again, it's just a great sound, isn't it? That lovely metallic rattliness that the engine has on fire up there is love it. Anyway, yeah. Got the other Ford out as well, because I want to say a big thank you to one of my wonderful viewers, Mr Buyerman, who in the comments of the last video I made, episode 22, yeah, he gave me some very helpful advice on how to alter the XML file regarding the water tank here. Now, I stopped using this as quite quickly, as it was charging me, I think, if I remember correctly, it was about £750 per tank of water. Now, I know water isn't free, we all know that, got to pay for it, but 750 quid per tank I felt was a bit steep. So very kindly he pointed out a very quick method for doing it, just altering the XML file. So I've altered the flow rate to make it a bit faster, and I have altered the cost of it to, I think essentially it cost me about £7 per tank now to fill up. I haven't done it free. I've changed the numerical values just to something that, well, to the same that he had put on his. So essentially from 1 to 0.01. So yeah, so it costs £7 to fill up. So if I very quickly, I know I've got 4% in there now, but if I open the lid there and just pull up and show you very quickly, because it will only take a few seconds. There we go. Boom. £7. Excellent. So I have topped up the sheep while I was practicing that. I've topped up the sheep with water. I think they should be pretty much full now. Water, yeah, 60,000 litres. So they're fine for water. I just need to now top up the 5 lettuce tunnels, because they're, I think, roughly, where are we? Production menus. There we go. They do still have water, but they're just over halfway. Very marginally. So yeah, we'll get those topped up as well, because we need to sell the lettuces as well, but the lettuces are going to be done, again, let me just, sorry, flicking back into the menus here. Where are we? We've got the wool to sell as well, that's going to be next month. We've got a lot of lettuce to sell, so I am going to sell them regardless of where we are price-wise with them. January, £1,445. And the best price we're going to get there is 1364. Yep, 1364 Long Meadow Stores. So we're going to get that done today, so we can make room for more lettuces to be produced, because every one of the foil tunnels has got four pallets stacked outside. So we've got 20 pallets of those to get gone. Yep, and I'll show you the wool as well. We've got over a ton of wool now. The sheep have been busy for me producing that wool. We have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pallets, 10 full pallets, and one little one here. So, based on, well, that's interesting actually. Ah, okay. I've been basing it on weight because I have the mod that it basically tells me that I'm going to be getting £11,000 per tonne. Where are we? Wool. Right, so there. Top price is in April at £11,013.34 per tonne. Now, I've been basing my numbers and my thoughts on the fact that each pallet of each of these pallets weighs 100 kilograms, so 10 of these makes a tonne. So that's 11 grand a tonne. But this also says mass 100 kilograms. I know it only says 14 litres, whereas these say 1,000 litres. I'm going to sell this one anyway, along with them when I do stack them up. But yeah, it says the weight is the same, so that's interesting. Whether it's going to count that as 100 kilograms. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, only just noticed that. But yeah, we're actually we will. I know we're in March, and the price for wool is at its best next month. So we'll be doing that next month. Anyway, right. Forgive me. Let's get ourselves on our way to Full Tree Stores. So yeah, thanks again, Mr Buyerman, for your wonderful advice on how to alter the water tank XML to make water a little bit more affordable. So anyway, I'll trundle my way down to Full Tree Stores, and I'll see you all in a few seconds. Right, here we are. Time to sell the honey. Let's go see what they give us for it, eh? Make it a bit easier for myself and jump out into this view. Let's unstrap everything. And let's see what they give us for it. Oh goodness, that's quick, isn't it? Oh, 7,809 plus 511 environmental score rewards. So, 8,320, I think. Yeah, that'll do. That will do nicely. So, thank you, bees. So, almost back at £100,000, which is nice. So, we're going to trundle our way back home again. We're going to load up with lettuces, and we're going to take those to Longmeadow Stores, which is a bit of a further journey away. That's on the other side of the map. So yeah, we'll go get that done, and I'll pick you all back up just as we were about to sell, so you can see how much we make from that. And then we're going to I don't actually know what we're going to do today. You know, we don't have any field work to do on our own farm as it is. All of our fields are growing nicely. There's one of them just over the hedge there. That's our field of wheat. That's looking lovely and healthy. But yeah, everything's growing. All the field prep is done. Oh, sorry, we do have something to do. We've got to mow the grass, haven't we? Our big grass field that's on the other side of the grain mill there is ready to be cut and turned back into silage to go towards the cows now. Forgive me that I know this has been something I've talked about a couple of times in the last few episodes, my deliberation and indecisiveness regarding installing the animal feed add-on mods and Maize Plus. I'm still a bit unsure about Maize Plus because I know that does throw a huge amount of stuff into the mix that I don't necessarily think I need, but the animal food add-on, the one, I think that does help increase their intake of food and essentially give me a bit more work to do. I am going to install that, but I'm going to do it when I've got silage almost done. So I need to cut the grass, get it fermenting away, and then when that's almost done, then I'm going to install the animal food add-on mod and get that running, and then I'll go from there essentially. Right. So here we are. So yeah, I'm going to get all these loaded up onto the trailer. Hopefully make a nice neat stack. Oh, I forgot to pull those ones out, didn't I? So right, this will be a few minutes. So let's turn the engine off. Pull these ones out actually, because I'm sure 2 should just appear. I'm sure I've done all 5. There we go. Right. Okay, so yeah, leave me to it for a few minutes. I'll get this stacked up, get ourselves over to Longmeadow, and I'll pick you up just as we're about to sell. Right, almost there, everyone. Check out my pallet stacking though, all done by hand. It's actually quite a therapeutic thing, if I'm honest. stacking them nice and neatly. And we did end up getting a lot more than what I initially thought. Now, each lettuce tunnel had 4 pallets set outside, 5 tunnels, 20 pallets, but each tunnel spat out an extra 3 pallets. So we're now at 35 pallets. So 17,500 litres of lettuces. So let's unstrap those and see what we get here, shall we? The money's going up quite well, isn't it? Goodness me. Oh, don't miss the end ones. 16,195, 16,17. Come on. So we've got 17 to 19,500 quid. That will do for me. Wow. Almost 20 grand for that lot. And it wasn't even top sell time either, really, was it? Right, anyway, that will do. Excellent stuff. So, I'm going to send this back home. Let's fire you off via auto drive. Sell points, home farm, home farm. Off you go. We'll take the quick route. There, done. So I need to get all these lettuce tunnels topped up, and that's going to be a bit of a repetitive, dull thing to watch, I'm afraid. So, as usual, I'll get all this done, and I'll pick you all back up when that's done, and I'm back in the yard. Both the Fords will be home, and I think we're going to crack on with the grass mowing and get all that done. And what I can also do with that is something I haven't properly done yet, is I can get my baling on again with the telehandler, but this time with the new trailer, with no auto load, universal auto load conflicts or anything. It will just take them. I can stack them neatly, and I can strap them on properly. So, looking forward to that one as well. So, I'll gather myself together here. We will get all these tunnels filled up, and I'll see you in a few moments back at the farm when this job's done. And very quickly, I just noticed the cows are quite low on straw. Well, let's say low, they're about halfway, so let's drop that in there. There we go. See how the levels are doing. Well, it doesn't quite fit, does it? Maybe I should have dropped it in sideways, but it's doing the job. It's the mixer's breaking it down bit by bit. So we'll top these up. You are taking your time, aren't you? Come on. Feed it in as it's breaking the straw down, I guess. Where's the... there we are. Straw. 12. Oh, I'm sure this will do it for now, I think. Right, yeah, we'll get this done, and I'll pick you all back up in a matter of moments when I'm connecting up all the grass mowing equipment. We're going to get the fence into the field with the mower and the windrower. Oh, doesn't seem to be liking that, does it? Might have to intervene here, mightn't I? Let's just pick that up and see if rotating it a bit will help drop it in. Oh dear. It's counting it again, it's recognising that it's there, but... oh, we'll get there with it, we'll get there, yeah. I'll pick you all back up in a few minutes when I've got the grass equipment hooked up and on our way to the field. Forgot about the lime machine as well, didn't I? That needs water. I think it's somewhere around here, a fill point. I hope. Ooh. Where are you? Gonna have to put the where are we? Interactive zone markers, there we go. Oh, is it water around the back here? Okay. There we are. Right. Get this thing topped up. 60,000 litres worth. And then we'll turn it on and get some lime produced. And then I shall pick you back up with all the mowing equipment attached to the fence, ready to go mow the grass. So, see you in a second. Right, done, finally. Excellent, yeah. Everything that needed water has now got water. So let's switch this thing on. So where are we? Production chains, lime, 60,000 litres of water. Activate. Off you go. Don't you make a noise when you're working? No, okay. It's working. Well, at least it's quiet. That's one good thing, I suppose. Right. Grass time. Let's get this done, shall we? Going to be a lot of work with this one, as there always is. We're going to be mowing and rowing in one go, and then we shall... Let me just drop that front weight down. There we go. Yeah, mowing, rowing, and baling, and loading up manually, and bringing over to the shed. So, there's me mower. That should do us about right, I think. PTO, cables, excellent. Lift up and fold up. Right. Let's go get the rower and get to work. Right, finally, here we are, in the field. So, we're going to crack on. Let's get that unfolded. Let's get that unfolded. This is obviously going into a course plate. I'm going to put this into a bit of a cinematic. First waypoint. Thank you very much. Yep, I'm going to get all this done. And I'll pick you all back up in a wee while. And we're a bit further on. Right, all done. mode and road. But it has just occurred to me that it's a very easy to make simple but silly mistake. I've been doing this all wrong. Courseplay wise anyway. I should have been setting the up and down rows first and then finishing off with the headlands, because that's why the headlands are in an absolute mess now, and there's just bits dotted around everywhere because of the length of the machinery, tractor, mower and rower at the back. Just because of the way Courseplay works when it approaches an up and down row and sets the tools down early and then off it goes, it mucks up the headlands. So yeah, I've been doing it all wrong, and to be fair, I think I've been doing it wrong with quite a few of my my Courseplay courses. I've been aware of it. I know I've done it correctly in the past on other save games that I haven't before my days of starting YouTube, but it's just something that's slipped my mind actually, and that's why it's always a bit of a messy affair finishing off the baling. I can run the baler around the same course, get 99% of it picked up, but I've always got to run around picking up all these bits here, like just chunks that are just lying around everywhere that the baler doesn't pick up during the course. So yeah, I'm going to need to completely redo those, although I'll be doing them one by one anyway, as and when I need them. I'll delete the courses that I've got so far. I think the only one, if I'm right in saying, one of the only machines or tools that you would use and ordinarily start on the headlands with is the combine. Everything else, I think, you should really start on the up and down rows and then finish off with the headlands. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, anyone, in the comments. But, right, let's get this great thing back over to the farm. We're going to jump in the TW35 and get that hooked up to the baler, and then I'm going to get that done off camera though, so I'm going to get back to the farm now and load up, get that sorted, and I shall pick you all back up when the baling's done, and I should be, if all goes to plan, sat in the telehandler, getting ready to pick them all up and stick them on the trailer. So, I shall see you all very, very soon. Right, all the baling's done. Every single bit, apart from, annoyingly, I missed a tiny patch in the corner here, and what that would have meant was I sprint very quickly back over to the tractor. Forgive me, I've got super speed on. Look at that, 99% full on the baler. How annoying is that? But you know what, we'll manage. But we did get a significantly less amount of bales out of this cut than we did the previous one. If my memory serves me correctly, I've got 38 bales in my head as to what we got out off this field in the last cut, which, again, if my memory serves me correctly, was the second cut, this being the third. Today, we've got 25. 26. I'm going to say 26, because there's almost, you know, if I hadn't missed that bit in the corner there, or if Courseplay hadn't missed that bit in the corner, we'd have had 26 bales and a tiny little bit left in this baler. So for that sake, I'm going to say 26. But because this is the third cut, once this one's done, and we've got these bales out of the field, I'm going to essentially start this field again from scratch. We're going to run the cultivator over it, relime it completely properly, reseed it, and obviously spread nitrogen over it when that's done. And then I will keep a log of first cut, second cut, third cut, regarding the amount of bales we get out of it, so then I can properly and relatively accurately report back once all three cuts are done. So anyway, let's get this back over to the farm. We're going to keep with the TW35. We're going to hook this up to the bale trailer. I'm going to jump into the telehandler and I'm going to get bale picking again, and like I did last time, and forgive me for the being a bit samey, I suppose, but I'm going to have another stab at a time lapse. I've not done many time lapses, you see, so I should get a few more under my belt. So yeah, I'm going to jump in the telehandler. I'm going to throw a bit of a time lapse together for the bale picking and sticking on the trailer. I don't necessarily think I'm going to get the whole job into that time lapse. The way I've always understood time lapses working is obviously you're either matching footage to a song or song to a footage kind of thing. So. And my editing software only allows me to speed up the footage by I think there's 2 or 3 time variants I can do it to, basically. But yeah, I'll get most of it in. That's the plan anyway. So we'll drop this off. We'll connect up the bale trailer again. Oh, we just made that one then. It was looking like I was going to knock into that post. Right, so, there we go. Right, so, as I say, I'll get these things, get this trailer loaded up. We'll get in the telehandler. I'm going to throw this into a time lapse, and I shall see you at the end. So, see you shortly. Right, there we go. All bales picked up, stacked, picked up again and stacked back in here. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. Yes, it's not particularly neat, I appreciate that. I'm getting there though, I'm getting there. Right, let's spin this around actually. So, I hope that time-lapse wasn't too painful to watch. I haven't actually put it together yet, so I don't know how it's turned out, but yeah, I do hope it wasn't too bad. Right, well, we need to tidy this bit away here, get the trailer put away, and I think that's going to be about it for this episode. I think we've got a bit done. Just crashed into the shed. Well done. Yeah, we made a bit of money from our lettuces, from our honey. We've still got a bit of money left to make from a considerable stack of wool we've got there, but that's not going to be till next month. We do have the upcoming soybean sale to have. That's going to be June, I think. We've still got a chunk of soybeans in our silo there to be sold, so that's going to be another bit of income, sorry, over the coming months. And as I said before, when it comes to the grass field, we're going to be putting our new cultivator to the test. That's going to be probably one of the first jobs come the next episode. There we go. Forgive me if that engine was a bit loud then. Yeah, so... Oh, excuse me. Got a fast walk on. So yeah, we're going to get the cultivator in here. First job next episode, I think, or one of the first jobs. Put it to the test and see how it fares. I'm pretty sure it will be absolutely tickety-boo. But yeah, we need to start this field again from scratch. Cultivate, lime, seed. You know the score. You know the drill. Haha, see what I did there? I'll get my coat. So, right. Do you know what? Let me turn this speed walk off. It's so easy to forget you've got it on, and then when you try and sprint somewhere and you just go whizzing off. I have that set when I'm doing my cinematic things, so I can catch tractors up and catch footage. So, anyway, Right, yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I really hope you've enjoyed the video and found it a bit of fun and a bit interesting. If you're new to the channel and you like my content, you like the way I do things, if you can, please consider hitting that subscribe button, giving the video a like if you can, and if any of you have got any suggestions or comments for me, leave them in the comments section below. And if any of you are in the market for a DLC or a add-on pack, or even the game itself, or any of the season passes, having recently become a Giants partner, I have my own promo code, and there will be a link in the description below for each individual pack or season pass, etc, etc. If you're in the frame of mind that you fancy helping out a content creator, I would be greatly appreciative. So, thanks again, everybody, and I'll see you in the next episode.